Take it to the streets. Take it to the streets.
And we are now ready for the show. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to our channel. And we appreciate what you do for us. Nevertheless, I want to talk about a topic, ladies and gentlemen. Grubhub drivers. My worst Grubhub day ever. I want to talk about, before I talk about how I have improved and I maximize my earnings on Grubhub, I thought I would talk about my worst part of Grubhub versus my best part of Grubhub. So let's jump right into it. My first day at Grubhub. Okay, my first week of Grubhub. My first month of Grubhub. Ladies and gentlemen, it was wild because getting adjusted, getting adapted to using this app full time or using it as my main go-to app. It was very frustrating. We had to adapt, we had to adjust. My first Grubhub day, I got 7 points I want to talk about right quick. I want to share with you my experience. And it is my experience. I only know other drivers' experience, but what I went through on the Grubhub platform. Number one, the original update in my market. Before they changed the update of the region that I was in, I was able to go and maximize my earnings if I was taken out of a certain area I wanted to be in, and I could get orders there coming back. When it came to a realization that they had updated the region to where when I got sent out of the region, I wasn't able to get orders coming back, meaning less profit, making less money. And then when you're outside of the region too long, they don't detect you, on location. And then next thing you know, you get knocked off your blocks. So I was very restricted on how I was going to make my money on Grubhub. And it was a tough day to adjust all of that. I was limited of my earning potentials in my market. Let's talk about point 2. Identifying the best hotspots in my region. What you don't know will hurt you. The lack of knowledge and decision making. All right. I'm noticing that on the Grubhub, I was chasing after hotspots, this hotspot, that hotspot, over here, over there, and was missing money all the way around the board. Making only $26 in 4 hours and only making $6 in 1 hour. And it was a worse Grubhub day, worse Grubhub week, $276 in 4 days. Worst Grubhub month. I can't even remember what the calculations were. So being able to identify what the best hotspots were in my region, the timing that I need to be in certain areas, I had to adjust to that in order to alleviate from having a worse Grubhub day. Point 3, scheduling blocks at a time. Knowing when to schedule a block versus knowing when not to schedule a block at a duration of time. A lot of people say they make more money not on block. Others say they make more money on block. With my experience, and at the time I wasn't on block, I was losing a whole lot of money on Grubhub. being honest with you. Also, it was making me have a worse Grubhub day, a worse Grubhub week, and a worse Grubhub month. Point four, Grubhub ratings matter for higher pay. Yes, it does matter. You know, you have the partner tier, you have the pro tier, you have the premium tier, and there's a partner I was realizing I wasn't getting these orders. All right, what even made it even more competitive in a super saturated market that was causing me to have my worst Grubhub day, where multi-appers was being able to multi-app on the Grubhub platform. You're not going to see too many Grubhub drivers tell you this is what I do, Grubhub and Grubhub only. If you see somebody doing Grubhub, they multi-app. So you got Uber Eats, you got Doordash, you got Grubhub. Okay, all of these apps know that you multi-app. So now they competing for your business so they can take you away from their competition. So a lot of times good Grubhub orders would funnel through multi-appers when they get it. And they usually be right there, Johnny on the spot. So I was missing those kind of orders, missing those kind of payouts, which made it my worst Grubhub day ever. All right. Point five. Where are the best restaurants to shop? That is a good question because this will impact or make a difference on you having your best Grubhub day or your worst Grubhub day ever. All right, what you mean? We're talking about identifying and finding marketable opportunities. How do I maximize my earnings in these marketable opportunities? Where are my diners? What restaurants that's they ordering from on whatever platform that I'm on? Without having that knowledge and without having that information will cause you to have your worst Grubhub day, your worst Grubhub weekend, your worst Grubhub month. Point number six, what is the statistical amount per hour in my market? Okay, what I had discovered in my case study during the morning shift, $10 to $12 an hour. $12 to $13 an hour during the lunch rush. $13 to $15 an hour during the evening rush. Was bottom line money you're making per hour, which will make you have your worst Grubhub day. If you're trying to make $100 in a day, you definitely got to do 9.5 hours or more to reach that goal at those minimum amounts per hour, which can make your day a worse Grubhub day. So you got to figure out ways to how you can maximize your earnings at those times and make more than what the statistics say, so you would have not a worse Grubhub day. Number seven, Grubhub out of all the platforms in my market is the slowest delivery app in my market. It takes longer than other apps to see job opportunities. So you got to find out where I need to go to where I can get better opportunities. Which restaurants cater more to the Grubhub platform versus DoorDash and Uber Eats? The lack of that knowledge and the lack of being able to make the right decisions to have a better Grubhub day, you need to know that. If you don't have the answer to that problem, you're going to have the worst Grubhub day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. I wanted to share them 7 points, them 7 subtopics that concerns drivers, especially beginning drivers that want to learn how not to have a worse Grubhub day. Peace, take care, and we will see you in the next video.
Take it to the streets. Take it to the streets.